came into it. I am a pretty open, honest, and authentic person, but my friends are sick of listening to me, so I came here to talk to you guys. Excuse me. Okay, so where do I begin? About 2 to 3 years ago, it was about 3 years ago, I started dating a guy, and I was in a weird scenario with him, so I wasn't able to make this relationship public. I wanted to, but he wasn't willing to at the time, so I tried to go ahead and do the, let's keep it to ourselves thing for a while. And so, as that started and continued, in the midst of all that, we kind of just had some unhealthy tendencies, some trust issues. He had read my journal and went through my iPad, and that sparked me to go through his phone. In the midst of going through his phone, I found some very disturbing messages. The one that I think was most disturbing, well, actually, no. I think they're all on the same kind of level. So the two that I find the most disturbing was, there was one message, or there was one text thread with a guy friend of his that was completely homosexual. It was a really explicit, ongoing conversation about sexual acts and toys and all type of shit. Okay, I'm a little taller than the other girl. My bad. So, did you guys see the beginning?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I'm getting a little TMI here, but I got weird in college. So I've done things with a girl, So I thought maybe it's easier for a girl to explore her sexuality than a guy. And so I didn't know how to sit with this text, but the other text thread hurt me even more. It was a text thread with other people that we knew, and they had been taking pictures of me and sharing it and making fun of me. And I didn't realize, obviously, that this was happening. And so, obviously, when I get the opportunity to confront him, I tell him, your secret's safe with me, I'm not gonna say anything, we'll just be friends, and you really hurt me talking about me in that way. And somehow, I was talked into still having this ongoing relation with him. And in that 2 years, if you can imagine, it was very tumultuous, toxic, and abusive to some degree, not physically. Well, maybe I got physical one time. But anyway, I think that in the midst of all this, I was so triggered that I realized that I wasn't functioning properly. I had a lot of different things going on, and I just wasn't showing up anymore. I couldn't focus, I couldn't do the work. And I ended up going to a therapist to talk about my issues, what I thought was ADHD, which I had been diagnosed with, but wasn't treating. In that process, I found out that I was bipolar. And I don't like to say I am bipolar. I experience bipolar disorder. And apparently, talking to my therapist, this experience triggered me, which obviously is a triggering experience. And so I'm up here because the person that I am is having a hard time keeping it all in. And the person that he is has moved on to the next chick. And I'm just so mad about it. I'm mad because I know she doesn't know what I found out. I'm mad because I feel like I was worthless. I feel like I was in competition with a man. I feel like I lost a lot of things focused on the wrong person. And so, because I like to talk, this moment is healing for me. So I'll just conclude with, I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. I had to let it out. Yeah.